Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design, and here we are with Rocket Wars.
Hey, Eddie started the episode spontaneously, spontaneously, but didn't actually start the timer.
Oh, I lost like 3 seconds. I'm sorry.
This is Multiplayer Monday. Today we're playing Rocket Wars.
Yeah.
This is a game by Archon Interactive, or Archon, I'm not really sure. I feel like Steam should have like an auto vocalization.
We've
button.
run into it so many times, so.
So this is probably best suited for like 4-player setup.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, well, we'll just jump into it. It's probably easier to just see than to explain.
We played a little bit. We got a few fighters. Got a few extra ships.
I'm going to add some bots just because it feels a little too empty with just 2 people. We could maybe do a one-on-one match of you and I at some point to see who's the ultimate fighter.
Yeah. Probably not going to be me.
Yeah, don't do stripes. That way I can...
Yeah, I'm not going to do stripes.
I can't see the colors very well.
You can see the shape, though. I'm not your same.
Yeah, I can see the shape and the patterns. So basically, we can thrust, we shoot. We have a pulse, which is our melee attack and also shield. And then we find special weapons that we pick up and then we use. Relatively simple mechanics.
They're all pretty satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about them as we kind of play through the game, but... What up?
Yeah,
the very
Chris
first,
got good real quick.
Oh yeah, the very first match we did, I was horrendous. And then I kind of figured out how the game works, and now I've won every other match. So this, in deathmatch, they have this sphere in the center, which is presumably like a sun. If you hit it, you die. That's a new one.
Ooh.
I don't know what's happening. I haven't seen this yet.
I don't know what that is either. That's like a propeller of some sorts. Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't die from that. Even better.
Nice.
So I feel like
That's pretty sweet.
The basic gun is kind of useless.
You can use the shield to bounce yourself off the sun in the middle.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Oh, shit.
Here, look. Okay, well, someone was shooting me, and I couldn't do it. Here, wait,
I have zero regrets.
Watch. See, look at that. I got bounced into it, but, you can.
I'll take your word on it.
Yeah. Everyone watching saw it, because they're not focused on anything except for watching. So.
Sure.
That's really cool. I like that you can do that off of what is kind of the biggest weapon in the entire map at all times, is the big giant sun.
Well, the thing is, I don't think you get points from sun.
Oh, you don't?
Maybe if you've dealt the most damage to that player before they die, you'll get that point. But you don't lose points like I would have assumed that you would for self-destruction, because it even tells you they have a little commentary in the upper left that's like so-and-so killed so-and-so, and if you die by the sun, it tells you that you lost the will to live. Yeah,
there's multiple actually for the sun death. There's also player committed suicide. There's one of them is hilarious. Which one was it? Oh, it was a joke about food, I thought.
So that was deathmatch.
Yeah.
Which is just free for all, kill all enemies before they kill you. First to 10 wins.
Yeah.
We haven't checked out any of the other modes, so I'm actually...
Nuke King? Well, let's go down the list.
Okay, so Survivor. Just Survivor. All players start off with 5 lives. When they're lost, you're out. Fight to be the last man standing.
Oh, God.
It's another pretty traditional one for this type of game.
Yeah.
So as you saw when we ended that last match, they have an experience system, kind of like what you see in speedrunners. Like, the more you play, the more experience you get, and you just unlock things. It's a pretty standard system for unlocking things at this point. I feel like I've seen that in so many games, whereas before I was like, I don't know if it's necessary, but I think it helps gives a feeling of progression, keeps you coming back for more.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so bad.
No, I don't think it's a problem. Wavy.
Let's do that. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Almost forgot. All right. I think I'm blue. I think that's what my actual color is.
Wow. Yeah, you are blue. Okay.
Survivor seems interesting to me because it sort of encourages you to stay away from everyone. There's not really turtling because it's a circle. You can't really turtle. But I wonder, like, I guess certain weapons might be the thing that helps pull you out of hiding.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I see missiles, I'm probably going to grab it because they're good.
Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's one of the other things. So the shield, it'll reflect bullets, which is one of the best mechanics, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can use that to actually kill other enemies or opponents. Might have been able to pull off if you were good.
You know, it took too long. I mean, I got away from you, so whatever.
It's true.
Yeah!
Ooh. So, actually, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing fine. I have 1 life left.
Sucks to suck.
You know.
Do you think there should be a better representation of a character's health?
Yeah, that would be nice. But how would they do it without, like, being kind of intrusive to...
Like filling up the screen space?
Yeah, intrusive to the screen space.
Yeah, I agree. It would probably be too much.
I guess maybe over on the left side underneath your number of lives you have or kills, but then you're always looking over there every now and then, kind of distracting from the center of the screen, so maybe that wouldn't be too good.
I'm a space cadet. Yeah, I agree.
Space cadet.
That's what the award was.
Nice.
Most Gatling kills. Man, I've been doing really good with the Gatling gun.
I want those so badly every time they pop up.
Ooh, cargo ship. I bet you that's a high health ship.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know where they would be able to put the extra health at all.
Yeah, it might actually be better to just not have it on screen because it would be like, if anything, I would integrate it with the ship itself. So maybe like show a depleting like color, but then you might have a hard time seeing your ship. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd say like maybe kind of like a perimeter around your ship, but even then they're so small that you won't really be able to see that.
Yeah,
so
or like little dots next to your ship, but still that's also kind of small.
And there is a little meter that appears on the side of your ship. I think that's your ammo.
That's your ammo for specials. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, Nuke King. Have the most points in the end to win. You earn points by killing other players, surviving as the Nuke King, and being the Nuke King at the end. You become the Nuke King by killing the current one. He's pretty tough though, so you might have to work together.
And I guess you could put a meter of health on the side of the ship and make it green all the time, so that you don't get confused which one's ammo and which one's health. You know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe.
I find it interesting too that CPUs can play ships that we haven't unlocked yet.
Oh, they can't they?
Yeah, I've noticed that. Who is the Nuke King, though? Do we have one? Maybe you just, like, become Nuke King if you're the first to kill someone? Let's find out. How do you feel about the basic gun?
It still does. Oh my! It does its job.
Oh, we have a Nuke King.
Oh boy.
Oh, so it must be like if you have the most points, you are the Nuke King, and then if you kill the Nuke King, I guess.
Interesting.
Oh man. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, this is an interesting game mode. I kind of like it, but I feel like it's... I'm not certain how I feel about it just yet.
Yeah.
Because it kind of feels like they want us to work together, but at the same time, we shouldn't.
Okay, see the way the Nuke King has health? His ship breaks apart.
Yeah, I actually thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And obviously he has a health meter also.
Yes.
Oh, I also don't get... I do get a shield. but I don't get special guns, which I think is probably a good thing.
Gotcha.
Because otherwise, Nuke King would just be ridiculous.
Yes. You don't deserve specials. You are Nuke King.
I feel like it also would be unfair because then you could just go around scooping up all of the specials so that no one else could get it.
Yeah.
I have so many
That's
points.
true.
I have so many
And then
points.
just waste them and everyone gets
Fight me.
This blast wave one is cool, but it's just so hard to get a kill with.
The shotgun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that one's probably good for the Nuke King, or good against the Nuke King, because
Yeah.
you're gonna actually get a lot more hits off with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in general combat it's one of the weakest.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Fight me. Goodbye.
Aw.
What?
Damn. 41 kills, Chris. How did you even do that?
I don't know.
I don't really know how that happened.
To be fair, it didn't happen until I became the Nuke King. I was at like 4 or 5, and then I became Nuke King, and then I was like, I reign supreme.
Cargo is deadly.
Yeah, so I found it interesting that the Nuke King ship wasn't affected by the ship that we chose.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't. It was its own thing.
And I think that's really important too, because otherwise it would discourage players from choosing any other ship other than like whatever might be the best. So Team Deathmatch, Team Survivor, Team Nuke King. I feel like we don't have to go through these ones.
Yeah.
Maybe if we get 2 other human players, that might be kind of fun to do. Where are we on time?
We got 8 minutes left, man.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I say we kind of go down the list again.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. See what we got here. Get some more ships and such. I also like that the CPUs use ships. You know how they use, like you said, they use ships we don't have yet. I like that they don't use the one that you're gonna get if you level up. Necessarily, you know?
Yeah, it's purely random what they might actually choose.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. It gives you a taste of what you can get.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it makes the challenge more diverse early on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you can shoot while your shield is up.
No, you can't.
Oh, I did not know that. So my guy has increased basic damage on his gun.
Gotcha.
Which I think is interesting because I feel like... Oh, we gotta kill that person. That's what's gotta happen. Come on. No.
Dang.
Well, I mean, at least I killed him in the end.
Yes.
So the basic gun I feel like is almost worthless, though. I kind of started saying that earlier.
Okay.
But it's going to be very rare that you actually end up killing anyone with it. Like, they already have to be pretty weak in order for that to be possible.
I haven't been very good at doing it, so...
Like, you're almost more likely to kill them with your shield than...
Why did I didn't stop when that happened? Was I holding down thrust? I may have been holding down thrust.
That was, I think, the thing that took me the longest to get used to in this game was the thrust and the attack controls. Because for whatever reason, right trigger always felt like that should be my gun button and not my thruster.
Gotcha.
And so I'd hold on my thruster thinking I'm shooting, and then I wouldn't be shooting.
Also, you do get credit for the kill if you hit someone before they went to the sun.
Oh, okay.
Because I just died in it, and it showed a orange +1.
Nice.
So yeah. So I was gonna say earlier it was also a blue +1. So it's like, damn it.
Oh, damn. Well, oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed everyone with that.
I don't. I still have not gotten used to controlling around this.
Whoa. Around the sun?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a question for you. So, the sun, I think, has a really important mechanic for making the stage interesting.
Yeah.
But we only have one stage, which is this one with the sun.
Yeah.
Do you think that this game needs more stages in order for it to be successful?
No, it's got so many different ship types and weapon types.
But do you think that new levels would make it, like, dramatically more interesting? Or do you think that it doesn't really matter?
I'm really not thinking it matters too much, but how would you make them? Like, what would you...
I mean,
would you put obstacles in their way?
I feel like you could do smaller suns or some kind of like... Oh, purple one.
Smaller suns, like multiple small ones?
Multiple small ones, maybe like one that doesn't damage you, but instead just like blocks things. I think there's a couple of different things they could do in the level design that would be cost effective in terms of like production, but also like game space.
Gotcha.
Because we're working in really small arenas, so they really can only fit so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fight me.
You will never win.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
No. Probably can't shield that.
No. Speaking of which... Oh, I should have changed my ship. Another nuke? Yes, please. Oh!
Nice.
Damn, well done.
What the?
I remember that time you were like, oh, I don't think I can kill anyone with a shotgun. You just got killed by a shotgun.
I said it was hard. I didn't say anyone can't do it. I just said I can't do it. There's a difference.
Man, I really have a hard time finding where I'm spawning, though.
Yeah. And you know, your shield is like the greatest defense against that sun. It's nice.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you can even use that to pull off some tricky maneuvers, which I really like.
Oh, yeah.
Like if someone's in hot pursuit and you're like, I gotta get away, you can bounce off and maybe in their hot pursuit they will like fall into the sun.
Damn it.
In an effort to get you.
Gonna get you. Ooh, gonna get you.
Ooh, gonna get you. Gonna get you good. Oh shit, purple's getting good again. No, no, no. Is this you? You son of a bitch.
Yep.
Come on. No. Yeah. It's okay. You're still not winning.
I know.
Are those your first 3 points, Eddie?
No.
Damn it, purple.
Fucking purple.
Fucking purple got its shit down.
That damn perp.
Oh, you can kind of scroll through.
Huh. I guess that makes sense because I have no idea what the hell the rest of them are. It's like, oh, it just gives you the first one and you can scroll it. Okay. Gotcha.
Want to go back to Survivor?
Survivor. 2 minutes left, so we might as well, you know? Let's just see what we got here. I'm going to be the Caribou.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Viper because the basic attack is already not good enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was adding a whole lot. So...
Vector's felt like he was going faster, including his fire rate. Let's see what Dragonfly's like.
Interesting.
I like stars.
I like Dragonfly, honestly.
Wait. There we go.
Nice. Dragonfly was pretty sweet. Playing for a bit. Even though I suck. That's fine.
One thing that they do that I think is kind of nice is they have a dynamic camera. Mm-hmm. So if we're all kind of grouped onto one part of the screen,
oh yeah,
it'll kind of zoom in a bit, which is very tricky to do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can just very easily accidentally like respond too slowly, which causes characters to become obscured.
Right.
Just a whole slew of issues.
These nukes didn't start coming up in other games until we played with the nuke.
Yeah, I wonder if... No, I think it showed up once.
Shield does not block the nuke. I had it on and it didn't work.
So I think it did show up once, but it definitely started showing up a lot more often. I wonder if new weapon types kind of show up as we unlock things like ships too, and it just doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Like
that makes sense.
I feel like if that is the case, it would be kind of nice to get some kind of indication of it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's totally necessary. Whoa. So much for good handling. Woo. So from a competitive gaming standpoint, where do you think this game falls?
I mean...
Like, is it better as like a couch competitive kind of game? Or Could you see this being hosted in like a little indie game tournament?
Indie game tournament and probably indie game tournament and probably like couch as well. I mean,
definitely it would be good for couch.
Yeah, indie game tournament I could see.
I could see it working pretty well there.
It totally feels like indie game.
I mean, it is an indie game.
No, I mean, no, that's not what I meant. It totally feels like indie game tournament kind of material. Can't aim my rockets.
How do you feel about the slow aiming when you have a laser or something similar, or like the sniper? Oh, well timed. Oh shit! This is Survivor. That's right. Oh god, I'm down to my last life. I was not paying attention to this.
Wow, nice. That was beautiful.
It was like, oh, you want that? Wait.
Oh.
Most buzzsaw kills. I like the buzzsaw. Well, here's a question. What's your favorite weapon? In terms of design, not in terms of being the best with it.
Oh, God, I'm not the best with anything, Chris. I'm not going to answer it like that.
Well, I mean, like, what you're best with. Like, I feel like the one that I'm the best with would be, I don't know. I mean, Gatling gun, I guess. But I don't know if Gatling gun's my favorite.
First off, I like the slow aiming with some weapons. I do dig it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't let you finish your thought on that.
No, I know. I like the slow aiming with some weapons. The lasers, it makes sense for the laser, I think.
We can do an all-bot match?
Let's watch them while we talk.
I love games that let you do this. This is like the best way to test how effective your bots are, too. Yeah. I mean, aside from like having them play off against focus groups of players.
Yeah.
Because if they feel like they're real players, which actually I think the AI in this is really good.
Yeah.
The fact that the bots occasionally beat us.
Yeah.
But we're still beatable.
Yeah, without us having a different difficulty or anything.
And they weren't super predictable. So kudos on the AI engineer for this.
It's pretty solid. Pretty damn solid.
But so anyway,
I like the aiming for some of those. I don't think I ever used sniper.
Sniper was hard. Sniper was one of the hardest.
Sniper the same style of weapon as laser? Mm-hmm. Okay, I used both then.
The difference was, though, that sniper, when you release the trigger, is when the shot goes off.
Yeah.
But it penetrates through all enemies and will kill them instantaneously.
I think I had sniper once then.
Sniper's really good if you're good at aiming.
Mm-hmm. Sniper obviously makes the most sense to have to stand still for that.
Yeah, definitely, because you need that precision.
Yeah, and it's a giant freaking laser. In most sci-fi things, in the sci-fi genre, you kind of need to stay still for firing off your giant laser. You know.
That's true.
Yeah. What was your next question after that?
What's your favorite designed weapon?
Favorite designed weapon. Let's take a look and see if I can pick out which one, because I forgot a few of them.
I think the mines are one of my top 2 picks. Okay. If only because the mines offer battlefield control, which the other weapons do not.
That's fair.
I mean, aside from like the obvious, like, I don't want to get near this person with this gun.
Yeah.
I almost kind of wish they did a little bit more with battlefield control.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a pushing mechanic or, or a bumper or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. I like rockets first, and then Gatling gun. I think rockets are my favorite one.
I mean, rockets, I feel like it's the noob tube of the game, which is not a bad thing.
Okay.
Noob tube came from Call of Duty, and it specifically was termed that because that was what.
Halo.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Call of Duty. I like that he killed himself in the end.
Nice.
Noob tube was specifically Call of Duty because it was a grenade launcher on some gun.
Yeah. That's right.
And the reason that it was dubbed that because, the good players or pro players called it that to criticize players that continued to use it. The reason that mechanic was important for Call of Duty was because it offered newer players an equalizer in combat.
Yeah.
So that's what you would use to at least get a kill or a couple of kills to help like get you in the game so you can get to the point where you're good enough to actually use the other weapons effectively.
Right.
So it was a way of keeping new players coming in, and that's a super, super important mechanic of Call of Duty.
Gotcha.
Which I don't know if the later ones did that or not, but regardless, the rockets in this game I think are the noob tube of the game, where if you're not good, it's the one thing you can use to definitely get at least one kill.
That's what I was doing, so that's kind of why. Yeah. Also, this AI is honestly amazing.
This is fantastic.
It's been using the techniques that we've been using with the shields bouncing off the stars and off the star and things. It's just so lovely.
Yeah, I wish I could try to break down what they might have been doing with the AI in this, but I've never programmed AI, so I wouldn't know where to begin. All I know is pathfinding, and that's like...
Yeah. Nice. This is a cute little game. I like this. It's very nice.
This is my favorite gun, though.
The sound effects are obviously perfect, you know?
Yeah, the soundscape of the game, I think, is pretty on point. They've got a nice, like, techno-y, kind of fast-paced kind of music going on.
Yeah.
The gun sounds all feel pretty unique.
Yeah.
They certainly, like, reinforce the weapon you're using very well. The aesthetic, I think, actually worked out pretty well, too, especially for ships being so small.
Yeah.
I think each of the different ship shapes read very clearly. They do. Which is super important for a competitive multiplayer game. I think that the patterns could read a little bit clearer, which is a byproduct of the ships being so small. But I'm glad that they had the patterns. I feel like they should have at least had one pattern unlocked at the very beginning of the game for those of us who are colorblind.
Gotcha.
But we unlocked, the very first thing we unlocked, which we did that while we were exploring the game, was a pattern. So it doesn't take that long to get to that point.
True.
That's a crazy looking ship.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And chances are that the AI, if you play with 4-player and 2 of them are AI, there's a good chance that those two will pick different ships than what you're using anyway, so that you can just use shape if you're colorblind.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like also that you don't get experience from watching AI players. I think that's important because otherwise players would just be like, I'm just going to keep this going until I get all the points.
Yeah, no player character in game, no experience.
Well, cool.
Nice.
I think that's all I've got.
Okay, that was a new weapon. Orange just grabbed Gray and drug him into the star.
Dragged him?
Dragged him. Dragged him. Drug is a different word. Dragged him into the star. Shut up, Chris.
I mean, maybe that's one form of drag.
That was awesome, though.
I didn't see that.
Really cool.
Are you sure it wasn't just the shield?
No, he grabbed him and took him.
Like a grappling hook?
Orange literally just took hold of White or Gray or whatever and just brought him directly into the star. Killed himself at the same time.
I wonder if that could be one of the ship's mechanics.
It might be, because we've never seen Orange before. So
that's cool, man. I'm really into this.
Man.
I didn't know what to think about this game when I first saw it, but now that we've gotten our hands on it, I'm into this, man. I want to play this with you and Nathan. Which, by the way, this says it's under development, but by the time this episode releases, which will be very soon after we record this, I mean, as of the day we're recording this, it releases tomorrow.
Yeah,
so this is already out. Let me see if they have a price tag on it yet. I should start doing this more often.
Yeah, because it feels pretty damn finished, so. I mean, it's releasing tomorrow, so.
It doesn't have a price tag yet, but check it out at the very least. Yeah, oh well.
Sweet little game.
Question of the day.
Purple gave Orange a big old hug.
That must be the melee death.
Nice.
You know what? I think that's the one thing that this game would need to be like super polished is a voiceover commentary that just reads those lines of text. Because while you're playing, you're not really looking at that. That's really only for the observer rather than the players. But I think that would be so good. I guess it would kind of change the tone and the theme of the game a little bit. It would make it more like gimmicky or goofy.
Yeah, I would start.
But it's already
would start
so
giving
goofy.
me the goofy feel of. Well, I guess it would have to be good voiceover.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna say It was gonna start giving me the feel of 100-foot robot golf, but they would have to be good voiceover for this.
Well, 100-Foot Robot Golf had good, like, in-game commentary. It was the voiceover that happened between scenes that was
Gotcha.
not so good. I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Question of the day. What was your favorite weapon in terms of design? What weapon really, like, made the game the most interesting and was essential for making the design work?
Ships.
I know. I want to see what these other... We've not seen any of these ships. You're killing me, game.
Sweet. Sweet.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, guys.
We will see you next Monday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.